Alright, picture this. You've found that perfect something online. Maybe it's a new laptop, that fancy camera lens you've been eyeing, or even a set of stylish furniture. You're ready to hit checkout, but then you see it, the tempting pay with Affirm button. Suddenly you're wondering, can I really spread out these payments without messing up my credit score? I mean, who hasn't been there? That little voice in the back of your head whispering, is this too good to be true? We've all been bombarded with the idea that every financial decision, big or small, can have a ripple effect on our credit. And let's be honest, credit scores can feel like this mysterious, all-powerful entity that dictates our financial lives. So, naturally, the question burns, does applying for Affirm affect my credit score? This isn't just a simple yes or no answer. It's a bit more nuanced, and that's exactly what we're going to break down today. We're going to dive deep into the world of Affirm, credit inquiries, and how it all ties together. First, let's get some basics out of the way. What exactly is Affirm? In a nutshell, Affirm is a buy now, pay later (BNPL) service. It allows you to finance purchases over time, typically with fixed monthly payments and transparent interest rates. It's designed to make larger purchases more manageable by spreading the cost. Now, the appeal is undeniable. No more draining your savings account or maxing out your credit card. You can snag that item you've been dreaming of and pay for it in smaller, more digestible chunks. Sounds great, right? But here's where the credit score question pops up. To understand the impact, we need to talk about credit inquiries. There are two main types of credit inquiries, soft inquiries and hard inquiries. And guess what? They affect your credit score differently. A soft inquiry, also known as a soft pull, happens when you check your own credit score or when a lender pre-approves you for something. These inquiries don't impact your credit score. They're basically a peek behind the curtain without any real consequences. A hard inquiry, on the other hand, is a different beast. This happens when you apply for new credit, like a credit card, a loan, or, yes, even a BNPL service like Affirm. Hard inquiries can ding your credit score, albeit usually by a few points. So, where does Affirm fall into the spectrum? Well, it depends on the situation. Now, here's the kicker. Not all Affirm transactions result in a hard inquiry. Sometimes, Affirm might rely on the initial soft inquiry and other factors to make their decision. This often depends on the size of the purchase, your credit history, and your relationship with Affirm. So, how do you know if you're facing a soft or hard pull? The best way is to read the terms and conditions carefully before proceeding with a purchase. Affirm is generally transparent about their credit checks, and they should clearly indicate whether a hard inquiry will be performed. But let's dig a little deeper into the potential impact of a hard inquiry. How much does it really matter? A single hard inquiry is unlikely to cause significant damage to your credit score. Typically, it might drop your score by a few points, and the impact usually fades within a few months. However, multiple hard inquiries within a short period can add up and have a more noticeable effect. This is especially true if you're applying for multiple credit products at once. Affirm does report some of its loans to Experian, one of the major credit bureaus. This means that your payment history, both positive and negative, can be reflected in your credit report. Making your payments on time can actually help build your credit, while late or missed payments can have a detrimental effect. This highlights an important point. BNPL services like Affirm aren't just about getting what you want now. They're also about responsible financial management. If you consistently make your payments on time, you can actually improve your creditworthiness. But if you fall behind, you could end up doing more harm than good. Let's address some common concerns and misconceptions about Affirm and credit scores. One common myth is that using BNPL services like Affirm is inherently bad for your credit. This isn't necessarily true. Like any credit product, it's all about how you use it. If you use it responsibly, it can be a useful tool. Here's some practical advice for navigating Affirm and protecting your credit score. First, understand the terms and conditions. Before you apply for any loan, take the time to read the fine print. Pay attention to the interest rates, repayment terms, and whether a hard inquiry will be performed. Second, only apply for what you can afford. Just because you're pre-approved for a certain amount doesn't mean you should spend it all. Stick to your budget and only borrow what you can comfortably repay. Third, make your payments on time. Set up automatic payments or reminders to ensure you never miss a due date. This will not only help you avoid late fees, but also help you build a positive payment history. Fourth, monitor your credit report regularly. Keep an eye on your credit report to ensure that all information is accurate and that there are no unauthorized inquiries. You can get free credit reports from annualcreditreport.com. Ultimately, using Affirm or any BNPL service is a matter of personal responsibility. If you use it wisely, it can be a convenient way to manage your finances. But if you're not careful, it can lead to financial trouble. And remember, your credit score is just one piece of the financial puzzle. It's important to focus on building healthy financial habits overall, such as budgeting, saving, and managing debt responsibly. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.